Pandas, pandas, pandas. I got brawls and Atlanta to some dope lean and a Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Good morning, I'm Bye Bye Money. And boy, oh boy, did we have news today. Would you look at that? I mean, what a way to start. What a way to start the trading day. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you scalp that like button. We just finished a pre-market show. Always have a great time there. Day trading, good morning. Aaron Corn, good morning. Mike Richardson, good morning. Alejandro, good morning. Welcome, guys. So let's get these accounts funded. Already done. Mo7, good morning. Hugh, welcome. Facundo, welcome everybody. As you can see on the top left of your screen, your boy passed 4 50K accounts. Guess how? I've been saying it from the beginning because of the news. And with the news, we're able to pass the 50K account in one single trade. And I think I mentioned it maybe 1,000 times on the stream on how to do it. So, news traded, passed my evals, and now we have them all passed. The only problem now, pandas, is with my accounts passed, I have to trade sim. So I'll be sim trading today. But today is the last day for BBM90. Make sure you take advantage of it, especially if you try to trade in news and you could and pass. Well, might as well stock up while they're cheap. And when I say that, I mean like really, like even if it's 80% off, if you think about it, from BBM 90 to BBM 80, it's half the price. Half the price. BBM 90 is 50% of the price of BBM 80. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, if you like to have evals to store it away for the next time you try to pass them, then hopefully you guys can take advantage of that. Alejandro says, you gotta be kidding, you did it off stream. Yes, I mentioned it 1,000 times. I will be trading the news to pass my evals. Alejandro says, gotta wait another month. News? Well, depends. Tomorrow actually might be big news again. I mean, it's decently important. But from there, your biggest news probably is next week on Wednesday with FOMC meeting minutes, but it's just the minutes. So that's it's like a 50% chance maybe. It might not be big enough, but for tomorrow, the core PPI numbers at 8:30 a.m. could also be a pretty big move. It's just hard to say because when the CP, like when you already have one big news event like this candle here is already like pretty much a pretty big news event. You have to think, PPI, are they gonna have another big news event tomorrow? This kind of, there's some more fuel in the tank in a sense. But next week, Wednesday, could be the next opportunity to attempt the news to trade, but how many contracts do I use? If I trade news, max contracts. Max contracts on any account I'm trying to pass. Because the idea is you're trying to trade news. You're not trying to trade it well. You're not necessarily even trying to, you're not really trying to trade it. You're just trying to take advantage of the volatility, the quick volatility. And with that, so you want to trade, for me, max contracts, because max contracts means the you don't have to move as much. Plus, if it does move a direction, it most likely move that direction very strongly. So typically, the drawdown won't be hit. So the idea is max contract. I know it's a little, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of the word traders, because you don't have to even be. What I'm trying to say, you don't have to really stick to any plan or any risk management. You're just trying to take advantage of the quick volatility, the fact that if the news hits, it will go one direction very quickly, but you just don't know how far. For instance, I don't know how far this is really going to go. I just felt like it was going to go if it does go a certain direction. So you try to take advantage of that. And it's amazing because Apex allows it. Apex does not care if you traded news with evals. Do not trade it with PA counts, but with evals, I mean, whew. Yarnar says, "Won't Apex call me a lucky person trading news?" Yeah, sure, but it's an eval. You guys have to understand. There's a difference between the eval and PA count. They do very little oversight on the eval. People complain, "Oh no, like oh man, like you have the trailing threshold so difficult." Look, Apex does really not care how you trade evals, so I just feel like whatever you say, like they basically let the trailing threshold take out any of the people who really can't trade. Zahari says, "Hey Pen, I got my first 50K account yesterday, and I was wondering why I got two accounts, a Sim one and an Apex one. How does that work?" Wow, it's a really, really, really green trader, at least with Apex. The Sim account is native to NinjaTrader, so once you get a license, you'll just get a Sim account. So the Sim account is just for you to trade, practice trading. You know, it doesn't affect anything. It can be reset anytime. It's not, you know, you can reset it locally. It's like a local account that you can just, you know, manipulate. It's to practice. It's called simulation. The Apex one is the one that actually uh, counts towards your Apex eval. So the Apex one is, in a sense, fake money. It's an evaluation. So that means that they want you to pass the evaluation. You don't get paid for it, but if you get passed, you get funded. So you need to pass the eval. So now you pass the eval. Once you pass the eval, then they'll turn that account into a PA account where everything will be reset back to like a blank account. You gotta start over. But now every dollar you make, you can possibly withdraw. Yep, Zari says, so you get 3,000 in profit to pass it, and then I get real money, right? Sort of. So you get 3,000 in profit, you pass it, then they convert your account into a PA account. So there you'll get funded. Once you get funded, you can trade, and whatever profits you make on the funded account, yes, that's that's quote unquote real money. That's money that you can withdraw. Let's just say that. Trap trade does trigger here. It's a couple of minutes before the news. Hard to take a trade like that, especially when trading range price action looks like this. Dinesh says, "Can you share how you trade the news?" You trade the news by max contracts. Choose a direction. That's it. That easy. This trap does scalp out. It's a fail second entry long. A, B, C. Second entry long. Reversal. Donald Smith asks, difference between PA and prop. PA is actually still a sim account. I call it like a shadow evaluation, basically, or probation kind of period. Market just open, pandas. It's when Apex basically they you'll still trade sim account. Actually, like the account that you trade is actually the same type of account as an eval, as in like it's a sim, but you have the potential to withdraw money. And then Apex checks how well you do there before they convert you to a prop firm account, which where every trade you take will be directly their funds. It'll be actually your orders will go directly to the market. So if you do like 1,000 contract trade, you can actually affect the market. Good morning, pandas. Look at the top left of your screen. I am funded, or I have passed 4 evals. We are ready to get funded here. It's going to be a couple more days until they get funded, so just beware that today, just be aware that today I will be trading sim because I passed my evals already. So I have no reason to trade my evals. So just know right now I'll be trading sim. I might do some Patrick Wyland strategies here. Pretty large gap on the 5-minute chart. Big trading range. I mean, if you look at the daily chart, it's just complete trading range price action currently. And the 20 EMA is acting as a resistance at the moment. Could even see this maybe break a trend to new low being created as well. Low card content as when did I pass? I passed today, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. I've mentioned it 1,000 times during stream. I also put a post up. So if you guys didn't see the post, I put a post up saying there was news this morning at 8:30 a.m. saying that you can pass basically any eval with one single trade if you trade the news. So one single trade. If you guys don't know, with this candle here, when the news dropped, you just need 6 points to pass a 50k eval. You need 6 points, right? You trade 10 contracts, 6 points is $3,000, and you just need 6 points, maybe a little bit more, 6 points and maybe like one scalp afterwards, because you got to cover commissions. But 10 contracts, 6 points equals $3,000. You just need 6 points to pass. So this is way more than. So it drops right here, opens here at 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah. We can maybe check the, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. Pass the eval. So if you guys didn't see my post, then that's because you're either not subscribed or you didn't hit the bell notification icon. Make sure you do both so you can see when I announce things like, hey, there's news tomorrow, we can trade, we can do one single trade, pass all your evals in one trade, and so you guys won't miss things like that. I rarely post anything that I don't think is significant. I mean, when I post something, to me, it means it's significant. I won't really post anything unless I want everyone to see it. I want everyone to. I don't unless I think it's very beneficial for everybody.
10,000 tick trap.
Sorry, so what's a good contract size to trade? If you have a 50k account, the honest answer, conservative answer is you need to trade micros, maybe 5 micro contracts. Got a big triangle forming here. 10,000 tick chart. Ooh, it looks like it's about to break out here. You can see the same triangle on the 2,000 tick chart.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay, second entry long triggers on the 10,000 tick chart. Always in long trading, maybe on the 5-minute chart, as you can see here. So first bar of the day, 50% chance it reverses. 50% chance it reverses here. It looks kind of strong though. It looks kind of bullish. It looks pretty bullish right now. What can I say? But 50% chance this reverses and this fails. Zahari says, what about like 2 ES contracts if you're confident? To be honest, the 50K account, the hardest part about it is that it only has a $2,500 trailing threshold. And so the hardest part is, oh, you're trading evals. All right. If you're trading evals, you can be a little more aggressive because obviously you can purchase new evals. They're 90% off, so they're $16 a pop. And that means that if you fail, you can start a new one. I would recommend to stock up on a couple right now. So if you do fail one or pass or fail, you can start a new one and it will be at 90% off. Otherwise, you have to wait for the next 90% off promo, next BBM 90 promo. You can be as aggressive as you want. I mean, one contract's already a lot, but if you really want to be aggressive, you can do about 4 contracts. That gives you about 3 mistakes. You can make about 2 or 3 mistakes. That's it. Trap trade, shooting to the upside, pointing to the upside. Strong move up. No entries here though for me, pandas. Could be a decent trade to take though. No entries. Doesn't really hit my support, but it is blasting off right now. What a strong move. Kalubers, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let me say good morning. A couple more of you guys as you guys have joined. Bill 7, welcome. Traderist, welcome. Nyanyer, good morning. Donald Smith, welcome. Dinesh, welcome. Peter, welcome. How are you? Welcome. Loeb Car Counter, welcome, welcome. Thanks everybody for joining. Low carb counter as have I looked at max price action? Yes. Yes, I have. Highly recommend it if you haven't already. Dante, welcome. Thanks for joining everybody. You guys are amazing. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you for joining. Truly, truly, truly. Only positive vibes here. Unless you're a troll and if you're a troll, get ready to be trolled. Oh my goodness. I'm just saying. If you can't take it, don't dish it. Absolute chop right now. You gotta stay away from this. In fact, you can trade failed breakouts here.
10,000 tick trap.
Very small, tight trading range. Let me just put the price action right next to this message so you guys can see. So you guys are, if you guys are wondering, is BBM 90 still going on? Let me just put the price action right there so you guys can see the promo still going on. Bouncing off our 20 EMA here. It's barely enough room to scalp in this small teeny trading range. I'll take a second entry long here. Peter asks, can you use Sierra charts with Apex?
10,000
If
tick
Sierra
trap.
connect to Rhythmic, I believe you can. That's a question you gotta ask Apex. I don't use Sierra charts, so I can't give you that answer. But I believe you can, as long as Sierra charts can connect with Rhythmic. I'm pretty sure it can. By the way, pandas, the news was the CPI numbers and the core CPI. And if you guys don't know, CPI is the main indicator the Fed uses for inflation. So inflation, the previous inflation was 3%, and it rose to 3.2% year over year. That's not good, right? The target is 2%, and so we're still pretty far away from it. And unemployment claims were higher than expected. Ugh. You know what we call that? We call that stagflation, right? A weak economy and inflation, the stagflation, right? You got inflation but stagnant economy, so they call that stagflation. And I think that's the environment we may be entering. Peter says, I got Top Step now. It also works with it. Yeah, so if Top Step works, then most likely Rhythmic works. Or Apex works. Second entry long here. Now there's not enough room to the top of the trading range. But it's a higher low, second entry long.
10,000 tick trap.
I might take a second attempt up if it goes up one more time. Thoughts and prayers with those who took that second entry long here. Could stop you out. I'll be pretty much conceding at this point, thinking I'm going to get stopped out. Yep, you just get stopped out if you took that second entry long. That's why it was skipped. The trading range is too tight. Not enough room to the top. People coming with limit order selling, that means. Second entry long. Another attempt here. So I like this. I like this one better than this one. Right, that's a failed trap. And we have enough room to the top of the trading range. That's what's important. I'll attempt that. Let's get back to the top of the trading range. Skip it. It's getting really choppy now. Even if it did. Big push down. Right, that trap works out. For those who took the trap here, you could have considered maybe like a break of trend to new high here. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough for me. I don't know. I mean, this looks like a triangle. Breakout of the triangle.
10,000 tick trap.
It's amazing how like these shapes are created naturally by the market, right? When you got bulls and bears fighting it out, you got bears buying with limit orders, bulls selling, or sorry, bears selling with limit orders, bulls buying limit orders. And as they continue to get confused, this is the natural progression of the market. And it's just fascinating to see the pattern being created, because when bulls and bears fight, you get this kind of stalemate until finally one side wins. All right, 4 pushes down. I don't know. All right. H4 setup works out. I was just a little bit confused. Like, I don't know. I mean, if I extended this would be first break of trend here. New high created. What's the daily chart look like? All right. I think what the government may be doing now is they're probably gonna get ready to start slashing rates. I think, my opinion. I think the unemployment claims, if you start having like bad economy, then I don't know if the government can handle the pressure. I really don't know. Trap trade here is above the 20 MA, right? We skipped this one, so we're also going to skip this one. It's a worse signal bar, plus even further away from the 20 MA. We're going to skip this one. We're definitely skipping this one. The 5-minute traders are always in long. You can see the moment this bar closed, they bought it. They didn't care. And guess what? Inside bar. This is an inside bar. OI pattern. I skipped so many of these. I mean, I got burned by so many of the OI patterns. So many OI patterns got burned. But this one works out nicely, right? If you bought here, put your stop loss here, get a nice little scalp. Probably a 1-to-1 at this point as well. Not yet. Needs about 3 more points for the 1-to-1. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you scalp that like button. We have already passed our 4 evals, and now we're just waiting for them to become funded. Meanwhile, pandas will be trading sim. They should become funded in about probably next week. Yeah. Next week, Monday or Tuesday. So, if you guys... You know, I'm going to be trading the same as I always trade, so you guys can stick around. But I want to let you... Full disclosure, this is sim trading right now. There's no reason for me to trade because the eval's already passed. So, this is what I'll do. I'll trade sim with y'all. I am the best news trader. Yeah, amazing. But that's how easy it is. I mean, everyone wonders, everyone says like, or some people complain like, oh, news trading is not the best way to pass evals. Yes, it is, 100%. I don't care what you think. It is the best way to pass evals. I've done it so many times. Zari says, please help me pass my first eval. The only help I can give you is you need to help yourself. User says you no longer have any active funded accounts. First off, you don't know that. Second of all, I've had so many withdrawals already. So many withdrawals. It doesn't even matter, that's true. It is true that I did lose the one that I was trading for here, the 300k one. But also, I did get a withdrawal. So, this is all house money here. All house money. Second entry long. Right, good thing we skipped this trap. This is why we skipped this one, right? Because of this situation. But by this time, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars. So, it's a good skip, better skip. But still, that doesn't change the fact that trading the news for evals is the best way to pass your evals to get funded. It's still the best way. Are they different? Reload. After news, you should always reload. Getting very choppy here, as you can see, but we're clearly above the 20 MA. It's hard to choose a direction here at the moment, but most likely go long. That's a little bit better. It's a little bit different. Wow, so much overlap. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 bars of overlap. Just stay away from this, pandas. Unless you want to trade the failed breakdowns, failed breakouts. But even if you do, you got barely enough room back to the top of the trading range. It's just not worth it, pandas. It's not worth it. Barely any room to the top of the trading range. Trap trade triggering. About to trigger, it looks like. I will maybe attempt a fail trap. There's actually a failed trap here. 3 traps in a row. Mainly because I want to trade the failed breakdown of this trading range. Market double bottom. At this point, sitting on my pause. Very, very, very congested here. But the 20 EMA clearly acting as support. It goes sideways for a very long time, but this trading range is so choppy. It can be 50-50, in my opinion. Once you get 10 or more bars in a trading range, it could be 50-50. The more bars you have in trading range, the closer it is to 50-50. Pushing up now. Believe it or not, pandas, we got Big Mama here. Big mama. Patrick Weiland style right now. The daily chart. Big mama be triggering basically right at the 20 EMA. Whew. This big mama's decent, right? The 20 EMA is high enough to protect us if it triggers. I'll take this like as if I was taking it with a funded account. A 50K funded account, this is what I would do. Big mama about to hit. Big mama in big mama. Gonna runner. Is the runner really gonna go that far? I don't know. The 5 minute, we're so far away from 20 MA. I really don't think it's gonna go that much further. Big mama looks pretty good, in my opinion. Looks decent. Let's go, baby. It's just that easy, pandas. It's just that easy sometimes. Do I think this runner's gonna go very far? Not really. I should just take it out. I should have taken my entire position out. But hey, pandas can dream. I mean, we're already so far away from a 20 MA on the 5 minute chart. We're so incredibly far away. Too easy sometimes. It's easy until it's not. All right, market is always in long. I think the market may be short squeezing here at this point. Second entry long triggers on the daily chart. Whew. All right, I was wrong about my runner. I didn't think it had a chance, but this is looking nice. 10-point runner. It's a straight shot. I mean, look at the 5 minute chart. Always in long trading. Just buying at the close of this bar. Bought at the close of this bar. Didn't buy at the close of this bar, but ended green. And bought pretty much at the close of this bar. And now bought at the close of this bar. Always in long trading. Super, super strong. But you're gonna think at a certain point, this really is too much. Zahari says, just made 1700 on the eval. Let's go, baby. That's a good way to start your eval. Failed trap trade here. Second entry long, perhaps. Fakuna says, trading is the easiest thing we've ever done. It's so easy, pandas. It's so easy to be profitable. If you're not profitable yet, just... I actually don't want to discourage anyone. Trading is actually very difficult. Big Mama, I mean, when Big Mamas work, it is the easiest setup of all time. But the problem is, you get disgusting price action like we did over here. Big Mamas are failing left and right, and I think I've learned a lot from this. I'm glad it happened. There's a lot to learn still, a lot of things to tweak. But what a nice Big Mama right here. I mean, this is relentless. This runner right now. How much higher can it really go above the 20 EMA? This is incredibly so far away from it. Just incredibly far away from it. I mean, as long as the 20 EMA is right here, I have nothing to worry about. Jeez. Wow. Keeps pushing up. Whoa. Pandas. Man, I wish this account was funded. Exhaustion bar? Maybe? Ooh, I don't like that. No follow through on this strong move up. Could be a failed breakout here. Right? Exhaustive move. This is all free money, by the way. It's a runner, right? No more risk. The question is, how much money do you want to make? I could just come out maybe here at the original scalp. So I know that at least if I were to do that, then I would have made my original scalp. Everything else is extra here. Plus, you have the 20 EMA protecting you at this point.
$10,000 tick trap.
Get another push down here. Second entry long for me. Right, that is the exhaustive move. Right, with no follow through. That's how you know this is exhaustive rather than a breakout. No matter what, though, I'm protected here. Basically coming out of my scalp completely. If I were to take my entire position on the scalp. So at the very least, I'll be able to come back here and make that scalp. And I'm okay with that. Even if this keeps going up, I'm okay with that. It might give me a second entry long here, though. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I wouldn't take it, but I'll be glad if it happened. Man, I wish that was a funded account. I wish these accounts were funded. It's got a couple more days until you get funded. Okay, second entry long about a trigger. Do I like it? Not really. Got 3 overlapping bars now. It is an uptrend. It is an uptrend on the 20 EMA as well. Keeps having these failed breakdowns though. Right, closing above the 20 EMA constantly. Creates a second entry long here though, pandas. Could be a decent move up.
$10,000 tick
Okay,
trap.
trap trade triggering on 2000 tick, which is almost expected at that point, right? With this exhaustive move. All right, so we came out of our scalp completely, still up $604. That's with commissions. I'll take it. Wow, that trap triggers and doesn't go very far. In my opinion, it has to make its way back to the 20 EMA on the 5 minute sometime today. I mean, it's a 99.99999% chance it will touch the 20 EMA sometime today on the 5 minute chart. Al Brooks says in his like 30, 40 years of trading, he's never not seen the 5 minute touch the 20 EMA. Albert MO says, is Replicanto any better than NT8 trade copy? Yes. The NT8 trade copier, I don't know what the NT8 trade copier is. If you're talking about the Apex trade copier, the Replicanto trade copier is far superior, far superior than the Apex trade copier. The reason being is because they have continual support and maintenance on that product. It's basically Flowbots, and they have a dedicated, right? They're dedicated to updating and fixing bugs on the trade copier and adding new features. So you know that's the version you want, right? The Apex one has probably been like end of life for so long. Like I don't think they've had an update for who knows how long. Maybe they just put updates just so it works with the next Ninja Trader, but really, man, this takes me out. It goes up, huh? Maybe I'm being a little too conservative there on that stop loss. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Plus, the better part is, especially if you haven't purchased either, it's 20% off. So it's cheaper than the Apex. It's better and cheaper. So for me, it's just a no-brainer. You got to just do that. All right. Keep going up here. By the way, pandas, today is the last day to use BBM90. I hope you guys take advantage of it. Right? Stock up on them, and there's potential news next week on Wednesday where you have the FOMC meeting minutes. But notice it's just the meeting minutes, and oftentimes that's much weaker news than the actual FOMC with the press conference. So just please be aware. But it's there, it's available, and regardless, 90% off. Take advantage of it. Just in my opinion, it's better to stock up at 90% off than buying one or two and then busting them and then realizing, oh boy, I need more evals. And now your only option is what? Either to reset those at a higher price, or you can buy them at 50% off with BBM50. But you could have this whole time just had more stocked up with BBM90 and be trading the discounted ones off. In general, the principle of life is this. Something is cheap, buy them. Something is cheap, buy it. That's a general principle. Buy it while it's cheap. Zahari says, how do you add the second one? Just sign up for another one, and it will be added automatically to Rhythmic, and you will just have to restart your NinjaTrader. Just you have to reconnect after it gets added. It takes about maybe 3 to 5 minutes, I would say, for it to come online. Completely sideways movement. I mean, we got our Big Mama scalp, which is nice. At the end, I don't mind taking it out here because I don't know how I'll really manage this. I mean, once it goes up here, I'm thinking I'll just hold it. So regardless, I'll probably get stopped out at this point here. So I don't know. I don't see any other way to really manage this. I think I managed it as best as I could.
$10,000 tick trap.
Very interesting. That would have been a tick shot. I was looking for that. Would have tick shotted me here. If I had my stop loss at break even +1, which is right here, I would have got tick shotted, and it bounced off of it perfectly. Very interesting. Whoo! I was looking for that. I was gonna do that, and it did exactly that. Tick shot. It would have tick shotted me. Right? If I didn't take it out here, I would have kept it at break even +1, and I got tick shotted. Absolutely incredible. Disgusting. Market is filthy today. You're thinking one more leg up on the 5-minute chart before it really pushes down, right? Any pullback you think is small at this point, and you probably look for one more leg up. Therefore, I am looking to go long still, actually. At this pullback, especially coming off support like this. Oh, I still got Super Saiyan on. Why didn't you guys tell me? Got a higher low setup here. Do I like the higher low? Feels like entry short is a better setup. So I'll wait for it. If you know there's a better setup, might as well wait for the better one. You might miss a trade, but you also will potentially skip a hit, right? A loss.
$10,000 tick trap.
All right, making lower lows and lower highs now. So you're thinking maybe downtrend. Here's my setup. Failed second entry. And it's gone. I mean, it's not that good of a setup anymore, I feel like. I'll take it with 2. See what happens. I'm going to try to run one. Actually, I can run both. I can do whatever I want. I'm doing Patrick Wyland strategy right now. I do want to trade this as if I would trade my, like, a funded account. I don't think anything really changes here. 100 contract trade. Do you guys want to see 100 contracts? The problem is I gotta like manually do it.
10,000 tick trap.
Hundred contract trade. It's the setup I wanted, right? The fail second entry, right? The higher low fails actually. This is why you wait for the better entry if you know there is one. Ooh, this might trap. This might trap off of our trend line as well. Ooh, that's interesting. Very interesting. I think we're okay though, pandas. Oh, that looks good. Let's get to 2 contracts. Let's get to 2 points before I put my stop loss down. Let it set. Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh no! Huh. Oh my! Oh no! What in the world? That's crazy. That's crazy. Down $12,000. You know, they say if you can't beat them, join them. Actually, if it does come down, it's respecting this trend line a lot more than I thought. I'm down 12 grand. Sorry, pandas. You know what, though? You know what, though, pandas? We're going to make it up right now. We're going to make it up right now. Bouncing off the previous day's low. Or previous... Well, basically, my break-even plus 1 again. Now it's acting as a double bottom. Let's see what happens. The fact that it respected this trend line makes me think we're going to keep going down. But how far is the question? Matthew Dawson, is this real money? No, this is not. I cannot be trading 100 contracts with real money. This is sim. But good thing I made that big mama scalp to, you know, to mitigate some of that loss. The sim account, no, it's not. Even though you have some slippage here, very interesting. Okay, 5-minute chart, interesting.
10,000 tick trap.
Do $1 million scalp? I don't know if that's even possible. It looks reversal right now. 5-minute chart may be trying to come back to the 20 MA as we suspected. It's hard to tell. I mean, I guess I gotta change my thinking to downtrend now. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. I'll just tell you this. I'm about to Patrick Wyland this. I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. How funny this is. What is going on? By the way, pandas, I passed all my evals on the top left of your screen. Right now, you're seeing some Patrick Wyland trading. It's dripping. I mean, it looks bearish. I should. I can't even pretend to be like that. It's so far from my own personality. I can't even pretend to whine and cry. Huh. Okay. Potentially okay setup here. 10,000 tick chart. So right off the 20 MA, H3 setup, 10,000 tick. I am looking for one more leg up on the 5-minute chart though. It's quite a strong push down.
10,000 tick trap.
Trader Brian says he messed up. Oof. What happened, man? I'll just tell you, whatever mistakes you've made, I've made them 10 times, maybe 10 times worse. There's a second leg on the 5-minute chart, but it's such a strong push down. You're thinking maybe 2 legs down now.
$10,000 tick trap.
Still respecting this channel. Amazing. It's like these textbook patterns that never really play out in real life. We're seeing it right now. It's like just sell at the top of the channel, buy at the bottom. That easy. It's that easy. As long as we're within this channel, it's hard for me to go long. Cheers. A fifth day, 300K. I started sitting pretty few minutes before CPI 312. That's pretty good. Messed up the CPI, got really angry, blew my account going against the longer time frames and trend with 4 NQ lots right at 944. Oof. Wow. Trader Brian, it's hard to hear, man. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. Ooh, second entry short. Let's even get into that. Too late. Too late. I like that second entry short. Blessing in disguise? Blessing in disguise. I will not go against this channel though. Trader Brian, man, that's tough. I hope it's an eval. I hope it's an eval. I mean, it's 90% off. So, I mean, actually, at that point, if you're doing 300K, it might be better to do 50% off reset. I believe the 50% reset is still going on. Second entry short. Actually, it was a pretty nice second entry short coming off the 20 MA and also our trend line. Oof. I could have came in maybe re-entry. Dinesh says, how did you open the order on the chart? Yep, hotkeys. If you want to know how to do hotkeys, look at go to my channel and search Ninja Trader settings, and there's a hotkey settings that you can do. This is seriously like textbook. Like, you know, if you did this every time, you'd be a broke trader. But look at you buy here, right? Buy this 3 points. Now you have a channel with 3 points. You buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, and you would have made money every single way, up and down. It's that easy, pandas. It's a textbook. It's like every time they show those examples, it just looks perfectly like this, and it never actually shows up. And here we are now. Now we have this textbook kind of set up. Almost looks like a bull flag, though. Yeah, looks like a bull flag. It's that easy. I'm looking to go long here. Five-minute actually creates a second entry long here. Hidden second entry long. I'm looking to go long here. 10,000 tick chart. H4 setup. Oh my, this channel is perfect. If it bounces back to the bottom of this channel, this is incredible. Easiest trade of my life. Couple $1 million real quick. Quick 5 million. Let's get to 10 million. All right, made $9 million today. One single trade, pandas. It's that easy. Trading is the easiest thing ever. All you have to do is do 100,000 contract trade. You can make $9 million. It's so easy. If you guys can't do that, you guys should just quit. It's the easiest thing in the world. $9 million.
10,000 tick trap.
Doesn't even fit. It doesn't even fit. It's almost. I gotta show it. I gotta make it look nice, a little bit nice, yeah. There it is. So easy. Trading is the easiest thing I've ever done. I mean, if you, I learned this from Patrick Wyland directly himself. It's just that easy, pandas. I'm just kidding. Patrick, you're doing great. It's a joke. It's a joke. Please don't hurt me. It's just a joke. I'm about to do another one right here.
$10,000 tick trap.
Higher low setup. Good signal bar. You're looking for a new high here. If I say his name 3 times while staring at the charts, he comes up behind you and cries on you. You have to hear him cry and whine. I mean, $9 million a day is just like a honest day's work. It's just when you get to this level, pandas, it's so easy to make at least 9 million a day. Million contract trade next. No. Don't be silly now. Don't be silly. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. There's no such thing as $1 million trade. There is no such thing. I mean, if anyone were to do that, that would just be ridiculous. Why would anyone do a million contract trade? It doesn't make sense. I mean, million contract trade, that's just nonsensical right now. Absolutely ridiculous. A million contract trade, there's no such thing. Absolutely no such thing. This actually looks like it's gonna go down. It looks like it's trying to make a new low. I feel very, even though this is sim, I can't even take it. Hey, if you can do it in sim, you can do it in real life. It's that easy. All right, maybe I'll take this as a fail second entry long. Is he looking for a new low, you think? Break a trend, new low. No one got time for that. No one has time for that. Oh my goodness. Something's wrong, pandas. Pandas. Panda, something is wrong. I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. Oh no, this is not right. Pandas, something is wrong. I don't think the market can handle a million contract trade. I think I should cancel this. My computer can. What is going on? Pandas. I don't think people are meant to trade a million contracts just by looking at the sim. Sim can't even handle a million contracts. Oh man, this $18 million, $17 million. Bad trade. Bad trade, Pandas. Looking for that new low. Really bad trade. But you know what? The nice thing is I'm actually scaling in lower and lower because I came with a stop limit order. So as it keeps going down, it's filling me lower and lower, making my break even lower and lower. Not bad. I'll take that. Solid $50 million loss. I mean, a million contract. Hey, let this be a lesson. Do not trade 50 million or a million contracts, or else. Or else. I didn't know it was possible. I didn't know it'll do this. That's kind of funny. I mean, it's Sim, so why do you think it would even have to struggle doing this? I mean, by the time it's done, like, my trade is gonna be I don't know what's gonna happen to my trade. Like, it's not gonna be a finish before it reverses. Like, it might just keep scaling me in. I might be in here for the next 5 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah, I think by the time this is done, I'll be just in so much profits it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't even care if it goes all the way down because by the time it's done, it's gonna be like at a new all-time high. That was part of the plan, Pandas. Like, I knew it was gonna take a long time to fill, so I'm just gonna let it fill all the way down once it reverses. Actually, tick shots me pretty bad here. Oof. Trading range. I mean, really bad trade. Terrible signal bar. Looking for that new low too. I mean, how long will it take me to get out of this trade, Pandas? Did you even think about that? How long would it take me to get out of the trade once I'm in? Pandas, maybe you guys can learn. When I do this, just do the opposite. Just trade the trap here. You guys can like see me make the mistakes and take advantage of my failed trades. That's pretty nice. You're welcome. Currently down $105 million. I think I'm almost at the end of my rope here. Even if you're a billionaire, this would probably be painful. A billionaire. Only have $900 million left in the bank. This is kind of funny though. The nice thing about this is really scaling down my trade. It's scaling in lower and lower. And since it reversed immediately, my entry was originally up here, but now the break even's right here. And it's going to keep getting lower and lower. Oh boy. I'm not even halfway filled. I'm not even halfway filled. My trade's not even halfway filled yet. Imagine if I just threw my trade copier on and actually select sim on the main account. Trader Brian, hey, get it all out. Get it all out on the chat. Got to vent. You got to vent somewhere. We'll take it. Vent it out. Recoup tomorrow. Hey, you got BBM 90. Lessons learned. At least it's not your real money, right? At least you're just losing what? Just an eval fee here. So yeah, Brian. I mean, you know what? Whatever Brian's feeling, I'm sure all of us have felt it once before. And not even once before for me. Multiple times. Multiple times. Yeah. I mean, you're good, man. You're good. You're still learning. You're getting it. Everyone's going to make mistakes. Just know that you're never invincible. Sometimes it's nice to be humbled. This is probably one of the worst trades ever. Look at this. The moment I entered, it just straight shot down. I've never seen such a stronger a straight shot down. ES is less than 30 right now? Yeah, my chart is definitely frozen, huh? Oh, I can't even move. I can't move. This is a mistake, pandas. What did you make me do? What did you make me do, pandas? What's the price right now? Can someone put in the chat? What's the price of ES? Is beneath 30? 45, 30? A lot lower? Oh no. 45.27. Hey, perfect. It's bouncing off the 20 EMA on the 50-minute chart. I wish I could scale in here. By the time this is done, you know, the problem is you can't get out of the trade either. It's going to take this long to get out. My chart is completely broken. I actually got to shut it down. I have to actually force close Ninja Trader. I'm just scaling in. This is part of the plan, Pandas. It's part of the plan, obviously. I'm not even halfway to filling this. Pandas, do not do, even on Sim, do not do a million contract trade. It's just, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Alright, parents, I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. We're gonna end this here. Hope everyone trades well. Hope everyone gets funded as well. Take advantage of BBN90 while still lasts. Today's the last day. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. And I hope to see you guys there. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.